to, a very dear friend of mine today. He called me. He was like, I got to vent. He's like, I got to get this out. And I was talking to him, and as he was venting, he was like, if I hear one more Black woman, just one, not just one more Black woman talk about how hard it is to be a Black woman in America, he said, I'm probably going to scream. He explained that being a Black woman in America means that you are the most privileged woman in the entire world. I don't think you guys realize and understand that. Because, see, you think the entire world at that revolves around you and that you are the center of the universe. But do you know something? If you lived anywhere else in this world, other than America, you could very well be selling mangoes on the side of the street from a raggedy cart that you had to make yourself. And there's no way up and out of that. Like, that's your life. That would be your life. And you would accept it because that's just how it is. That's your life. You sell mangoes on the side of the road. Do you realize that the majority of women who are Black in this world don't have the opportunity or access to be educated like American Black women are? They don't have opportunities to just snag jobs and create any kind of business that they want. So if you are a Black woman in America, you are very privileged. Please, someone articulate for me, what are the problems that you have to overcome living here as a Black woman in America? Go ahead, just go on and list them all out for me one by one. I'll wait. I need to see them in writing, because you can go to law school and become a lawyer, like if you want to, like a whole lawyer if you want to. You want to be a doctor? Wonderful. Access to the undergraduate collegiate system, it is yours. And all you have to do is have the desire. And in some cases, you don't even have to prove merit, and you can get into a freaking medical school, like a whole medical school. You can apply for any job that you want. You can create any business that you want. You can even get money just for being Black and a woman to start the business that you want in this country. You can decide tomorrow that you want to make keychains or bracelets for a living, and you could just literally go and just do that, and no one will stop you. No one will stop you. But you want to whine and cry about how hard it is to be a Black woman in America. If you don't get up out my face with such retarded foolishness, I don't want to hear it. Judge Peterson was the highest paid judge in this darn state. How do you achieve that and then squander it away? I'll tell you how. You're ungrateful, you're entitled, and you're in a ratchetang. That's how you do it. Your imbecile behavior, it prevents you from being able to manage your misery. So instead of being grateful and serving on the bench and making your family and your community proud, you squander the opportunity because you're selfish. And you need to experience firsthand what it's like to deal with the consequences of your bad decisions. Yes, that is what needs to happen with her and all of these women just like her. Her parents are not helping her by trying to bond her out of this. The sisterhood is not helping her by trying to make her the hero in the story. She was just helping because no man came to the rescue. Why is it that she felt like she needed to be the hero in this situation to begin with? That's the question we need to ask. Because something is fundamentally wrong with you when you purposely go and run to the chaos and the danger when the police are already involved. Like, I'm like, wait a minute, the police was already there? Like, who called you over there and said, Judge, we need you to help with this fight. We need you to save this other orangutan who is over here being slapped around by some dude? I have questions. I'm sorry. I don't believe any of these broads at face value. Nope, I don't. Sorry. Because I don't have random men wanting to fight me. Okay, I've never been at a club and a dude just hauled off and slapped me and then pushed me down to the ground. Now, that almost could have happened. Right? It could have happened with Tony when he came up to me and asked me to dance. And had I reacted on impulse and showed out, that could have happened. But nope. You know why that didn't happen? Because I had a man step in, calm me down, and he handled it like a man, like a grown man is capable of doing. He managed to help me to get back into my right mind to recognize that you ain't about to whoop nobody. What you're going to do is you're going to stand back here off to the side, and I'm going to say what I need to say, and it's going to be what it's going to be. And you're going to calm your little self down because you ain't but 5'2", 127 pounds. Like that's how tiny I was. But what can I say? You've got a bunch of women. I've seen plenty of women out at the club running their mouths and writing checks that they cannot cash. I've seen it. I've seen plenty of females just talking crazy out the side of their necks, thinking that they are big and bad, trying to emasculate a man in front of a bunch of people. And I've seen plenty of females be the aggressor and the instigator, throwing the first slap and then realizing that, oh snap, yo, fat meat is greasy. And then when they don't even have the time to wipe their greasy mouths from the fat meat that they were just eating, because, the next thing they know, they picking the teeth up off the floor and then standing there with a bloody lip, crying, talking about nobody's here to save me. I would never advocate violence against a woman. That is absurd. I have 2 daughters and I have 2 sons, but my girls know. I don't care how big and bad you think you are. You cannot fight a man. You do not engage physically with a man in that way. By nature, a man is stronger than you. He is physically more powerful than you, and he doesn't even have to try that hard to hurt you. But if you want to be stupid enough to find out, go ahead and start something and see how that's going to turn out for you. Just go on and do it. Because sometimes people just need to experience the consequences of the decisions that they volitionally made on their own. This entire story is just ridiculous, and it is completely embarrassing. Did you see how she was acting in the squad car? Actually, you probably didn't, because I don't think I showed. Just refusing to cooperate and just provide her name. Let's go ahead and watch.
Police say the officer overheard some commotion, stepped in to de-escalate it, and that's when Peterson physically got involved with police. Police also showed video of what happened when they got her out of the squad car.
Stop touching. I got it. I can walk on my own. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I got it. I can walk on my own. Don't touch me.
Peterson is now being charged with simple battery against a police officer and felony willful obstruction of law enforcement by use of threats of violence. The judge and her attorney held a news conference yesterday. She says she was wrongfully arrested and now wants the charges dropped.
I would love for you to pick up the phone and call who I asked you to call. Call the people that I asked you to call. Call Stan, call Kylie, call.
Okay, for who? Call them for who? Call them for who?
Me.
Well, I don't know who you are. What
you don't know who I am?
I don't know who you are.
Sir, call them and ask them.
Ask them?
Ask them. And would I ever put my hands on a man more and less?
Ask them who?
More or less an officer. Would I ever?
Oh, you did?
No, I didn't. You did. You.
I'm the officer. What hands am I going to put on the officer?
You punched that woman to the ground and then did me. So don't ever try me. In God's name. Listen. Listen. And I pray for you because I just prayed for you right now, and I hope you heard it.
Listen.
I heard it. I hope you
Instead
heard
of going back and forth.
I hope you heard it. I don't care what you say, but I hope you heard it because I'm going to tell you coonery don't go but too far. Coonery don't go but too far.
Who's displaying it?
Coonery don't go but too far.
Who's displaying
I hope
it?
And pray that you understand who God is.
All right.
Thank you. I hope you understand who
Y'all seen that? That behavior is completely unacceptable for anybody, but especially a judge. It didn't take all that. Just cooperate. Who raised you new school of ratcheting? Huh? When did you learn that acting like this gets you far in life? You want to act like a victim and demand that the police drop the charges? But I find it interesting that she hires old Mr. Thick-Tongue Marvin Arrington to defend her. The broke-back, emasculated man. These are the reasons why our community is in the toilet. Because men like that, they will exploit their own community to make $1 out of 15 cents. Instead of him saying, you know, sis, like this is not a good look. Like, what were you thinking? This behavior is indefensible. As her friend, that's what you should have told her, Marvin. But no, you're a sleazeball. And this is the dude that was defending Misha Maynard's stalker and worked with Queen of Ratchetang herself, Fonnie Willis, to protect the stalker and not Misha. These people are wicked and they are so corrupt. And I'm so sick and tired of Atlanta's corruption that I don't know what to do. Listen, every time I can avoid having to drive through Fulton County, I will. I don't even want the rubber from my vehicle's tires to tread on that asphalt. I'm sick of the corruption, but do you know what I'm more sick and tired of? I'm more sick and tired of this ratchetang behavior because this is completely it's unsustainable. Until these women are held accountable and until we stop providing cover and shelter for this behavior, it is going to continue. Y'all need to stop voting for these city girl yes queens, the lace front frauds, and let's get back to voting and supporting people who have demonstrated merit and poise and class for a change. Can we just get some of that? But you know, I'm gonna calm down and I want to know, what do you guys think? Like, is she the victim, the hero of the story, or based on her behavior, you can see why she was arrested? I need you guys to let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Until next time.